This view from the back is crazy.
Xylem and phloem, remember that in bio. Hey guys, it's Natasha. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello and welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. Welcome back. Happy Sunday. I'm getting into the routine of starting my vlogs a little bit earlier so I can post on the Sunday. So the new posting schedule for now is going to be Sunday uploads. If you're new, my name is Natasha Matherin, and this is a week of my life. Some weeks look the same, some weeks look different. Sometimes I have a bunch of events back to back to back to back, and that's basically what it seems like I'm doing all week. Sometimes I have 0 events to go to and I spend my time at home, or I can take a little stroll, or I just enjoy life. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl who's enjoying life. Today, I was up early editing last week's video to get it up on time for you guys. And I did just that. I got it up a little later than I wanted to, however, it did get uploaded. So that was done. Oh, she had a little tussle in the delivery. All the products are falling out of the spot. But last week I went to a Makeup Forever boxing event celebrating their new Super Boost launch, which this is. I was shade 9 and they sent 10 and 11. We're gonna see how shade 10 works because shade 9 was perfect. Like, the makeup artist put it on. The name of the makeup artist, her name was Danica. I don't know why. I'm trying to be better remembering people's names. She put it on and it was undetectable. They sent some glosses and then they sent, what are these called? Lip liners. My favorite lip liners of all time. This, not because they sent this, it's because it's the truth. That there, I have to dispose of that box, but I don't want to deal with that right now. What I'm going to deal with right now is I'm going to quickly change because I'm craving a sweet treat. And I was going to order it on Uber Eats. However, it was going to cost 20 bucks because I need to spend X amount of money for the delivery to be free. 6 degrees Celsius outside. It does feel like 0. It feels like 2. So it's warmer than it was yesterday because I think yesterday it felt like -8 degrees Celsius. So let's take a little walk to get my sweet treat. Here is the outfit of the day. Hat, green matching the jacket. This jacket I got at Costco. Aritzia sweat set, matching set. My fake Birkin clogs. And I'm going to be bringing this little tote, which has a magazine and my iPad in it. Let's head on out and hopefully it's not too cold. Because yesterday I was wearing a heat tech under the sweater that I was wearing. Anyways, let's go and start our walk. Oh yeah, it took a second to figure out if I'm like, do I really need it? Because the price tag is crazy, but
It's worth it?
It's worth it, yeah.
You guys, we made it. I got the classic cinnamon roll. I was gonna take it home and but they gave me a cup of milk. So we're gonna get into it, and then I asked for it warmed up. Warmed up is, it changes the whole experience. I tried this for the first time, I think it was last week. I originally ordered, because it was like, you order Uber and then it's like, oh, save and get 2 things delivered with no delivery fee. This was like under one of those shops. And then I was like, okay, let me get a cookie, but I needed it a little bit more just for the delivery fee to like not work or like be applied. You know, you need to spend a certain amount of money. I think it was like 10 bucks and the cookie wasn't enough. So I was like, oh, let me just get a cinnamon roll. Best decision ever, because this, period. If you're in Toronto, you have to come try it. It's so good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. What are your names? Hermela and Sarah. Nice to meet you guys.
I'm like, I literally had to look at you like 4 times.
I woke up late. I called an Uber. The Uber dropped me off 3 blocks away. I ran to the door. I got here at 9:01. The class started at 9 o'clock, and they locked the door once the class starts. I could have stayed home. I would have just taken the missed class. I found out that ClassPass charges you if you miss a class as I was like rushing and putting stuff on, so I took a $10 Uber. That's so dumb of me. I wasn't using my brain this morning because I literally woke up in a frenzy. They charge your late fee. I should just stayed home because I didn't make it to the class and I took an Uber. Oh, I can't believe I made that mistake. Even the smartest folks make mistake. I'm not saying I'm Albert Einstein, but I'm like, oh my days, girl. Like, if I, like, my brain was not completely on or even on this morning because if I would have just had the noggin to think, okay, if I catch this Uber and this Uber drops me off at exactly 9 o'clock, Natasha's, I was really, what it taught me this morning is that always, you have to be prepared. Because if you're not prepared, you're going to be missing the opportunities and it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you the missed experience. It's going to cost you the time. And if I would have been prepared, if I would have heard my alarm and woken up on the first jump, if I would have walked there on time nonchalantly, we would have been fine. It was my first time in the studio. I was going to get there right on the clock. And I realized as I was walking down the stairs to get into my Uber that I didn't have grippy socks on. And I was reading the policy and it said grippy socks were mandatory or I had to purchase them in studio. I doubt that she was going to sell me those socks at 9 o'clock. I mean, I guess I could go back to sleep and try again, but it's also 9 o'clock and I could stay up. There was a medical emergency on board on line 1, so they said, okay, figure it out. I really did everything to make sure or try to get to my appointment on time. I was like, let me leave an hour early. We're going to take the subway. We're not going to take an Uber. I'm not paying $20 for an Uber. Guess what? I'm paying $20 for an Uber because my appointment starts in 28 minutes and my Uber's almost here. It's a minute away, but I'm literally in the Eden Center. But there's traffic because there's a bunch of fire trucks and ambulances because of the medical emergency. So hopefully I make it to my appointment on time. I really am trying to work on punctuality given what happened this morning, but it's just not in my favor today. But I am trying my best. I did leave at 2:30 to be on time. It's 3 o'clock. The medical emergency was unforeseen. I couldn't have known that was going to happen. Hello and happy Tuesday. Hello and happy Tuesday. It's currently, what time it is? What time is it? It's summertime. It's 1:30. Got some packages that we're gonna open. I've been doing this. There's a couple of thoughts that I want to get out. First things first, I started this oily girl makeup experiment over on my TikTok because, hi, I'm an oily girl and I like to wear makeup and I want to extend the longevity of it. I tried my regular primer that I do, the Makeup Forever Shine Control, and then I compared it to the One Size Extreme Mattifying. And I did it in, you'll have to watch the video. Basically, the 1 hour mark, the 3 hour mark, the 6 hour mark, and I want to try a product or try to find a product that will extend the longevity of my makeup. Under those videos, people keep telling me I need to try the Danessa Myrick. Uche even commented, Uche, the makeup girly, what am I doing without trying the Danessa Myrick? I remember seeing one of her videos and she said she tried both of these products together. So I got the Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum and the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm. However, as a woman in STEM, I realized there might be a mistake that I made within the experiment. So I think I have to conduct the control group one more time so I can have a more fair chance to the products that I'm trying. And then I'll try one version with just this, one version with just this, and then together on top of the ones that I have to redo. Let's not do that. Did I show you the end nail product? Sorry, I have so many thoughts in my brain. Look at these. Gorgina, stunning, gorgeous. We got some socks from Colfi. And then we got a lash mascara because I think it's nice outside again. Yesterday it was 10 degrees and today it's 11. I just walked out to my balcony. I'm not gonna walk outside because then you're gonna know, or actually I might be able to. You won't be able to know where I live. Anyways, I walked out on the balcony and it feels amazing. It feels so good. Oh, summer is here.
It is such an incredibly beautiful day outside. This walk, this scenic walk. People are like, girl, you're walking through Chinatown. How is that scenic? It is to me. I literally romanticize everything about my life. This is a scenic walk. I've always dreamt of living in the city, and now I live in the city. So yes, this is a scenic walk to me. Anyways, we're walking to a little coffee shop to do some work. But wow, I'm like, the weather's great. I'm in the city. I'm living through the moments that I dreamt of. I'm so excited. We have made it to the coffee shop. It's really cool. It goes in very deep. Maybe at some point I'll go in the back to show you, but it's packed. Everyone and their mom is here. It's literally Tuesday at 3 o'clock. However, they do close at 6 o'clock. So I think I'll sit here until my battery literally runs out. I didn't charge any of my devices, and there's no plug nearby. So the most charged device is my laptop. So I'll be using my laptop with my headphones. I was passing by the grocery store in Chinatown, and I saw that the lemons were 5 for $2, and the other day I bought one for $1. So I'm doing a quick stop. I'm getting some produce. I think I'm gonna get some frozen dumplings. How much like the fish and chicken are. I am low on groceries. I didn't bring my little grocery cart, but I do have my tote bag. So hopefully it's not too heavy. If anything, I'll just take an Uber home. But let's do some last minute grocery shopping. I meant to do grocery shopping today, but I was gonna do it later, but I'm like, these prices are way better than my local grocery store. My local grocery store is trying to charge me an arm and a leg for anything that I buy. I'm getting 3 packs of passion fruit at the Latin food store. One of these packs is $8. Here, one is $3. I need to come here more often to do my groceries, period. Let's get into some fish. Let's see if they have salmon. I wish I knew what all these sauces were for, because I'm a sauce girl and I love new sauces. I'm definitely gonna get sesame oil because I am running low. Oh, it's glass. Is there a plastic one? Wait, 163 mils. Versus, but like I said, I'm a sauce girl, so I wish I knew what these did so I can buy some and bring it home. I only know the basic like rice vinegar, chili crisp, sesame, oyster, fish sauce. There's so many options. I decided to take a little stroll, a little nightly walk, because yesterday when I was walking home from my apartment, I could see the sunset, and today I was cooking and I was looked out the window and I could see the reflection of the sunset. I'm like, oh my goodness, I should have came out here. I should have came out earlier, but let me just catch the tail end. And that's exactly what I'm doing. View is insane. I was like, it's been a second since, 1, I've watched the sunset, 2, I've been near the water. I don't know if my face is focused or it's on the background. Anyways, it's been a minute since, 1, I've watched the sunset, or 2, been near the water, and I was like, oh my goodness, I just want to have the freedom to jump into the ocean. And no, I'm not going to jump into this lake because it's 3 degrees Celsius right now, and also I don't think you can swim in here. But I just wanted to get close to the ocean. Once upon a time, when I went to school in Hawaii, I had full access to the ocean at all times. Let me put you down for a second because my hand is freezing and I need to put my glove on. Like I was saying, once upon a time, I could just go and watch the sunset, go to the shore, and just enjoy it. And I was like, why not do it? This might not be like the beach version of it, but I'm still out here in the water. And also, this view from the back is crazy with the CN Tower. This is amazing. I guess this is what using your free will. What are you doing on a Tuesday night? I'm just sitting by the pier, taking it in. The water looks beautiful. The views look great. Moments like this moment right here, it makes me realize that I have been dreaming of living in the city for so long, specifically Toronto, because I've lived in Canada most of my life. And I was like, one day I'm going to live in one of those big skyscraper apartments. And just being here, I'm like, oh my days, I can't believe it's like the moment is here, and I'm just like soaking it in, taking it in, and it's amazing. This is awesome. Wow. I'm just gonna sit here, enjoy the views, call it a night. But wow, this is awesome. Good morning and happy Wednesday. The days this week just feel like it's much later than it actually is. It's still just Wednesday. So today's class is at noon. I am currently walking to it. I thought I was going to take the public transportation, but instead we're getting our steps in. A little pre-class warm-up, I would say. There's a runner coming somewhere. There we go. Get it, girl. Run, run, run. It is currently 0 degrees Celsius. Very, very surprised that the runner is wearing shorts. Her legs are red, so it is cold. It's showing that it is cold. I was going to take the streetcar to make it there, but I was going to take about the same time walking as the streetcar, and I'm not above a 40-minute walk. And when you're in the city, a walk doesn't seem that far, even though 40 minutes sounds like a long time. Really? It doesn't. Everything seems so close in the city, so you're like, yeah, sure, I'll hop on a quick 50. No, literally. And the warmer it gets, the longer I'll walk. Yes, I'll take a quick 1 hour walk. It's a very quick snack little walk. Anyways, we're going to continue the walk. I have to turn at some point, so I have to pull up my phone because I don't really know where I'm going. This is the first time I go to this studio. I've been to this franchise. I think it's called Oxygen Fitness Yoga, but I haven't been to this studio. The one thing I do need to get is a yoga mat because every single time I go to one of these classes, they charge me $5 for a mat. I should just buy one on Amazon and have it. I am using my last few credits of ClassPass, and I will be deleting ClassPass after this. This last time it was like $5 additional for a full month, and I said, sure, I'll take it. But that additional month ended up costing me $5 plus a $20 cancellation fee on the one class, the missed class cancellation fee that I still haven't been quoted for, so maybe I dodged it, plus the $5 mat that I used last time, plus the $5 mat I used this time, so it wasn't $5. In conclusion, it wasn't $5. The view of a Canadian winter is not all that cute. It's very gray. There's no leaves on the trees. There's ice everywhere. The snow is melting, which is so wonderful, great, and amazing. But for these little transition shots when I get from point A to point B, it doesn't look like very much. Anyways, enjoy my walking scenic view. Last time I vlogged, to be honest. I don't think I vlogged yesterday. Did I vlog the day before? I don't know. First of all, my hair looks super greasy because I oiled it up because I'm gonna wash it today. But before I wash it, I'm gonna go to my Pilates class because that made sense in my head to wait till after the class. I was gonna wash it last night, but then I don't like washing my hair at night because then it's wet and it's too much. So I was like, you know what, let me oil it. So I oiled it last evening, and then let me wash it tomorrow after class. So today my class is at 1 o'clock. It's currently noon 01, 12:01, but I'm gonna walk there. I'll just use the walk as a little bit of a warm up, but also it's warm outside. I'm gonna leave in 10 minutes so I can get 10 plus 40 minutes. That's basically 10 minutes before class. I'm just trying to move my body more so I'm not exhausted. I'm not really focused on the aesthetics of it, just more the health part of moving my body. Today I was watching a TikTok and they said, or this morning, getting to work out is a privilege. And it reminded me of a video that I saw of this girl that's like, oh, little did she know this was the last time she was going to do this, and she was at the gym working out and then she became quadriplegic. And that's kind of extreme because the case that's happened, like the probability of it is kind of low, but also you never know what's going to happen. What if you get sick and you can't move anymore, and then you're like, you know what, I took advantage
of all those times I could do something. That was kind of like dramatic, but you know what I mean? Getting to move is a privilege. So I have my little workout moment. I put on this long sleeve again because I love it. And there's something called a washer and a dryer. This is from RIP Fitness. It's a gym in Hawaii. If you live in Hawaii and you happen to watch my videos, specifically the island of Oahu, very good gym, very good vibes. They also do salsa dancing, they do socials, but they're also a gym. I love their little thing. I have one in this color and one in green. And then just, what are these? These are from Lululemon. I got them, I was still in high school when I got them. Maybe by third year of high school, I got it on sale on like a Black Friday moment. I have never paid full price for my Lululemons. I would always wait till like a Black Friday to get them half off. So they have been with me since then. And I graduated high school, so let's say 2 years before high school ended. So around like 2016, I probably got them. So these leggings are almost 10 years old. Almost 10 years old. That's crazy. That just means that they last long. I'm like, I guess the harder I work, the more videos I make, the more I practice of getting creative, the more chances I post, the more chances I have, the more eyes look at my content. The more eyes look at my content, maybe more PR girls look at my content, and maybe at that point they're like, hey, we want to work with Natasha. So that's how my brain works. Yeah.
First of all, the weather, phenomenal, 10 out of 10. Yoga studio is right there. I'm gonna walk in, just sit, chill, relax, and then I'm gonna take my class. No sweating, no running, no trying to like make it there on time. And also just being able to take in this warm weather. This is my exposure therapy for the day, talking to the camera. People are like, where's the camera even? It's on the pole, babe, it's on the pole. Anyways, get into the sun, get into the sun. Let's go sweat it out on this Friday morning, afternoon. It is 1 o'clock.
Your experience is going to go, but mothers are. I know all kinds of women who've had really, really easy transition.
I feel it's really important for me to share my shit experience with as many women as possible, so that you'll know that there is a possibility that it's all gonna fall the fuck apart for a few years, but I'm told that afterwards, you're just a superhero.
Good morning and happy Saturday. We're currently on our way to our Pilates class. I have been moving my body a lot more often recently, which was my 2025 goal. Let's get some burn on. Today's class is called The Burn. So am I gonna be fighting for my life in there? Maybe, we don't know.
Hey, how was your day? I don't know, it's 3 p.m. just about to start. I just wanna lay in bed. You think I could come over instead? I'd like that, but maybe, just maybe, we could slow it down, cause this can easily turn around. It's funny how you were all of my first, would have guessed you became my very first ex. We started with stranger situations, comes back in full rotation. If we had dialogue or miscommunication, promise I'll say this with more conviction. How was I supposed to know where this path would go? Typing these texts on my phone.
Something like this, where you're just putting some beautiful stems in, but not really to create an arrangement.
So I just styled this room out with a bunch of little kind of like decor pieces from some of my favorite vendors. Life. Yes. This is from the Apartment Life. Another one of my favorites. That's Apartment Life. Okay. That's in Corso. That is Squirrel City.
Ooh, the aesthetic in here. Y'all, the photos you can get in here is probably, first of all, this outfit. Ugh. Look at this bathroom. This is the Ace Hotel in Toronto.
Cause it cried tears of joy when we looked each other in the eyes. 4 minutes felt like 4 seconds. Tasting your lips already made me go for seconds. Out of school, so I'm tired of all the testing. But for you, your lesson worth learning. and keep it progressing. I admit I can be a little jealous when the vibe ain't right, but you always came home feel alive when you're by my side. Always love to hear your day. I'm hoping cause we left, we know the worth to stay. How was I supposed to know where this...
Excuse the mess on the floor. I just walked home in these. All in the name of saving some money on an Uber, and also because the traffic is crazy. I should have brought different shoes because, first of all, the weather, this is all that was what I was wearing. This was all that I was wearing because the weather outside is so nice. But damn, oh my feet, oh my poor feeties. My Lamborghinis have seen better days. That was so much fun. I gave no introduction. I don't even remember how I started the vlog this morning. Did I show you that I went to Pilates this morning? Anyways, went to that, came back, and it was like a close time between when I was done Pilates and then when the event started, because I also ended up stopping by my waxing lady because she was already there. Anyways, came home, rushed to get ready, threw something on because I didn't know what to wear, tried this hairstyle for the first time. Of course you try something when you're rushing. Did that. It was a design workshop with someone called Vanessa Cesario. I don't know if her last name is Cesario. Let me look her up real quick. Oh my goodness, my foot's cramping. Basically, she gave us an interior design workshop. So fun. I learned so many things, and then within it there was a floral component, and we learned how to make these different types of floral arrangements. I forget the word that she used. Isiyaki? No. Midiyaki? No. That sounds very wrong. Anyways, we learned the floral arrangement. I learned that when you're cutting stems in like flowers, you're supposed to cut them underwater because the second that you cut, the flower absorbs the water. That's when it's underwater. So to get the, you know, to the xylem and phloem, remember that in bio class? The xylem and phloem work, you cut underwater at a 45-degree angle. The flower sucks it up, longer lasting flowers. You learn something new every day, babes. You do. So there was that workshop, then there was a Q&A, and then there was like a mingling hour after. Why is my, oh yeah, that fell. There was a mingling hour after at the rooftop. This is all at the Ace Hotel. First of all, this is the first time I went to the Ace Hotel. Sorry for my Americans, this is all in Toronto, but for my Toronto babes, Ace Hotel, first time I went there, found out that at the lobby, there's a co-working space. So during the week, if you just want to go there, do your little dilly-dally, clicky-clacky on your computer, you can do that. They host, monthly workshops. So this was one. And they have rooftop parties now all the time because it's the summertime. They have a chess club or something. And I said, girl, I used to be in the chess club in elementary school. Yes, I'm going to learn some chess and go because why not? Because I was recently talking about the lack of third spaces. They were telling me about all the events that happened at the Ace Hotel. And I said, girl, with all this talk about meeting people and not being able to go to places to meet people, and there's all these like free, some workshops are paid of course and some are free that you can just go to and enjoy, and the co-working space I don't think you have to pay anything to like get in, correct me if I'm wrong. So I said this was wonderful, and I also left that event feeling so rejuvenated because sometimes you go to these events and you just like go take your photo and leave, and then there's these things don't happen as often. I can name like a handful of events where I've left feeling like this. You feel like rejuvenated and you've made like connections and you like actually talk to people about other things rather than like, you know, get to connect with other people. And at this event I was able to talk with some awesome people about this, that, and the third, design and not design conversations, like stuff about the workshop, stuff about like life and navigating life, and also talking about the lack of third spaces and loving like how awesome it was to come together in this space and just like talk to people and just have a good connection, and also talk about how when you grow up there's some friendships that you hang out with those people and then you leave feeling drained versus the friendships that you go ahead, hang out with those people, and you leave feeling rejuvenated. So we talked about everything under the sun. In conclusion, I had a great time because I do this from home. You know, this is my job. And I don't go into the office and don't go to these things. I miss those times, and I've said this in a previous vlog, like miss working at the office or miss working during my clinical shifts because I got to talk to my coworkers, even though, yeah, work is like work, but having that human connection is so important. So being able to go to this event and just like be able to just chat it up and, you know, vibe a little, dance a little, it was just a fun time. Whew, I feel like I could have said all that very much slower, but I get so excited, and when I get excited, I talk quickly. So you're like, Natasha, you're excited all the time? maybe. The joy of life. I don't know. But it felt so refreshing to get out of these. First of all, oh, I thought something was on it. Cute, right? They hurt, babe. They hurt. Get my little stories together. I haven't done my daily Instagram story check-in, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to see the photos that I took and see if I want to post anything. I have to change because I'm going out for dinner. I don't know if you'll join me for dinner. Maybe you'll join me for dinner. Maybe you won't. We will see. I'll check in with you in a little bit.